This is 71 because I fucked up 71, the original.
Oh yeah, we did one last week. That'll never air now.
Listen back.
I thought I'm still on the conspiracy train that we did so much shit talking in last week's episode that you didn't want to edit it.
No, if you listen back, I think 3 minutes in, I think I turned my mic off for some reason. I don't know why I did that, but I did.
It will be the I mean, for the Brainiacs, will love it. It'll say that's the best Sick Ghouls episode ever, just Timlin. But
we're doing the new camera, the Canon EOS 2000D. So,
looks great.
Yeah, it's very finicky. But how's your? Yeah, we're talking when football's back.
Yeah, we're recording this the day after the first game, before the first week, and we've got the Eagles. We did our picks on the last one. We'll have to reiterate them during the, or maybe not, but we're both noted Eagles haters. We had to watch them play last night, and they won. God damn it! I had George Pickens in fantasy. He got me a nice 3 receptions.
Oh, I had Devontae Smith. He got me a nice 2.
Oh, nice,
top
nice,
5
nice.
Quarterback. If you talk to any Eagles fan,
yeah,
top 5.
Y'all did. Miles Sanders did. He fucking fumbled the ball, but he's a top 5 running back.
Every time it's the Eagles. I mean, they're a good team, but like it's just the most skin crawlingly slow, most inevitable game you're going to see in your life.
Yep.
Oh, 1st and 10. Oh, 2nd and 14. Oh, 3rd and 22. Raylan Hurts first down. Oh, 1st and Saquon Barkley first down. Then the 2nd and 14. Oh, Saquon Barkley first down. And then push touchdown.
They won't win the Super Bowl this year, though. I believe that.
Cowboys played pretty good, though. I was surprised.
Cowboys, I wasn't surprised. They have a good offense. They have a really good offense, and the the rain delay kind of changed everything. That was you know what I mean. There's no point after that. Lightning. I was hoping there were a lot of people I was hoping would die that were at the stadium, and they didn't die, unfortunately.
Of course not.
Chief among them, Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, Nick Sirianni. If Nick Sirianni died, I'd be one of the happiest guys. I mean, I wouldn't be happy in life; it'd still be a bitter shame. But I would be happy that he was dead for a considerable amount of time.
That's fair.
Speaking of that, I was driving today. I was on the phone with you. I said there was I was caught in terrible traffic on 202 going through King of Prussia, home of mixed race dating, and I said somebody better be fucking dead. Here comes the ambulance, and then thank God there was a truck that was overturned.
Oh wow!
Facing the wrong way.
Wow.
So somebody really probably died. I hope they did, and I hope it was a listener's loved one.
I wonder what she's thinking hearing all this.
What? What if it was a bad person in the car? What if he was a pedophile?
Truck driver could have been pedophile. You never know.
I was hoping. No, it wasn't a. It was like a non-CDL type truck or something. It was
like a box truck.
Yeah, I was hoping that the person not only died but felt pain to delay me 15 minutes to get home.
Jaws of Life guy.
I hope, dude. I hope the Jaws of Life. God, I hope he was. I hope he's in the clenches of death.
That sounds like something like a Nickelodeon toy. The Jaws of Life.
That's one of those game shows like Brain Drain.
Exactly. Yeah.
I won Brain Drain like a year ago.
That'd be a great GSN show. If you take a picture of the accident in Jaws of Life. Did they survive or not?
That'd be awesome.
That'd be a great one.
Yeah, you could. That'd be really good. Or what if they did like Pressure Luck with the whammy, but whammy if you die. The Koreans did that. They called it Squid Game. But I'd love to see. But with white people, there's more stakes, and it's like there's one that's like, oh, they drill into a girl's twat if she hits it. And it's like, oh my God, she's still alive. Then after Gary blows out his eyes and SpongeBob in the Great Snail Race, and the little bugger's still going for it.
Did you ever see the Pressure Luck episode where the guy memorized all the board layouts?
Yeah,
he won
yeah.
$30,000.
Yeah,
I think he just died of cancer in 4 years after that.
they showed him.
It really, he pressed his luck. Yeah.
That's what you get for smoking. If you really press your luck when you put some of these in your lugs.
If you had your life on the line and you had to play a game show to save your life, which would you play?
Hopscotch.
You just jump out of bounds immediately.
Oh, no, yeah. No, if it were like a game show, I would probably pick the weakest link, because there's that way most of the people that died have a way out. No,
was that the one with the British lady?
Yeah, the cunt.
And if you got it wrong, you'd fall through the fucking stage.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think
she didn't insult you.
I know.
I remember there was an episode where all the wrestlers were on.
Yeah, Kane was on it.
And Steve Austin.
Full gimmick. I think he won too.
Wow. I didn't think she liked it. She'd probably say, "Kane, are you a person of color?" Have a beer, Luke. What I like about Bud Light Lime is it's sickle green.
It is sickle green.
And
it is sickle green.
Yeah, sickle cell, sickle green. You are the weakest link.
That is the best Bud Light, I think, is a Bud Light Lime.
Oh yeah, I used to like the orange, but then the orange kind of took a shit for me. It wasn't that good.
Yes.
But the thing about Bud Light Orange is if you vomit one time from it, you'll never want it again because it's just all you taste is orange. And the next day you'll be eating clam chowder, you'll burp and it'll taste orange. I know.
Lime's not bad though.
Lime is good. Oh yeah, I've never vomited from lime.
I had a friend one time in college. He ate like 2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's ice cream in one sitting. He threw up and said it was cold going out, and he said that was the worst pain of his life.
Cold going out.
Yeah, it's brutal.
My God, that's like if you bang a corpse long enough and you're
It
cold
could be
coming
like
out.
that. I wouldn't know it.
Well, you should have been on 202 this afternoon. You could have found them.
King of segues over here.
I'd love to have just seen that. Like they had already put down like shit on. You know what I was listening to? This is because it's festive this time of year. I was listening to Richard Gage, one of the head of the 9/11 Truth movement, the architects and engineers for 9/11 Truth. Richard Gage.
See, the ones that think 9/11 was an actual thing, like it was like a legitimate. There's no conspiracy to it. Those are 9/11 truthers.
No, 9/11 truthers are the people who are right. They're the ones who think that it was. We should do. I won't do it today, but next week we should do for the one that comes out right after 9/11. I want to do. Give me 10 minutes, and we could do Otis explains 9/11 in 10 minutes. I'll bring notes.
Okay, I'll do it next week.
Next week,
yeah.
we'll do it. Give me something to look forward to.
Are you gonna rewatch the documentary?
I've been watching it, dude. I've been listening to stuff all the. I mean, there's this guy David Ray Griffin who died a couple years ago who would give these lectures about it, and he was talking about how the government changed the story about the Pentagon 3 different times, and he said he had a great line. He said, "Now imagine." He said, "Imagine if a regular perpetrator changes story 3 times. Would you believe him?" So, like the first time somebody got murdered, and the guy that you think did it said, "No, I was at the bowling alley."
Yeah.
And then they called the bowling alley. They said, "No, you weren't at the bowling alley. We called and you weren't there." So he says, "Actually, you're right. I was with my girlfriend." And the guy goes, "No, we checked with your girlfriend. She was with her husband." And then he goes, then the third time he goes, "You're right. I wasn't with my girlfriend. I was home reading the Bible." The crowd at this thing, it was like a serious talk, and the crowd erupted into laughter. And then the guy started telling jokes afterwards.
Really?
Yeah, he was cracking jokes. He said he said something. He had a great line that like halfway through it just became a comedy thing. And he goes, "You know about Dick Cheney shooting his friend?"
Yeah.
He goes, he said something about like it came from the highest order of the White House, meaning Cheney. And then he said something about it's like like a lot of people don't think this was a Cheney orchestrated thing, probably because no one was shot. Like he was just
these conspiracy theorist guys are some of the funniest people.
Oh, but this guy's like David Ray Griffin.
We were watching the 9/11 New Pearl Harbor like 2 years ago.
Well, yeah. Thank you to Mark Wellborn for ruining my life with that one.
Yeah. And then just a guy like the test flight.
Oh my God! Yeah, when they're trying to do it. And do you remember at the end of that? Because I was watching it again recently. For those who don't know, it's a 5.5 hour roughly 5 hour documentary made by an Italian guy. It's great. He made a great one about the moon landing. It's called American Moon, which I'm not sold on the moon landing being fake yet, but it definitely makes a lot of sense. Also, but he made another one about the way that they would spend the money after they went to Iraq and Afghanistan, where they would, like, if something small on a truck broke, they would just burn the truck and to get another one sent over.
Yeah.
Because they were spending they'd be charging like $1,000 for like a toilet seat, and somebody would be pocketing the extra money.
I've heard that before too. I think probably from you. I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's insane the amount of money that got because when people are scared, they're not going to care if their tax dollars go. They say it's going to the defense, which is a great just if they said it was going to
some guy's Rolex that works in the Defense Department.
That's exactly what it is, man. But it's
Would you do the same thing if you were in that position though?
What are you talking about? Would I sell out my integrity and cost American lives if I were like an appointed official in the government just so I can make a little bit of money? Of course.
So would I.
Of course. Yeah. I would trade the lives of anyone. So I would say that 9/11 should have happened in Harlem, except no one would have cared. But they crashed into the Apollo Theater. Wow, Ground Zero. Yo, they'd be spelling Ground Zero with 4 Z's.
The amount of scalpers out there with memoriam T-shirts.
Yo, we trying to fuck. We don't fuck with no 9/11. Yo, bro, you ever see the first game back? Latrell Sprewell had 9 rebounds and 11 assists to honor the motherfucking victims.
Do you have a take on the Minnesota shooter?
I haven't looked into it much. I really haven't.
It was a
I know that
trans person
thing. Yeah.
that
yeah.
shot up like a Catholic. I don't think it was a Catholic school. I think it was like a. It was like. Did you do CCD?
Yeah, after my Catholic school closed, I had to do a year of CCD.
Yeah, I think it was something like that where like the trans person shot up
Good.
and she wrote a manifesto that got I don't know why YouTube anytime there's like a manifesto of somebody that shoots up something
They don't want to give it credit. That's why they feel like they're encouraging it if they do it.
oh it's yeah, but it's I don't know, I'd be interested to watch that.
I'd love to watch that. It's the first time I'd ever take a woman seriously, and it was a man to woman, right?
Yeah.
As if a biological woman would have the guts, but I.
But it's like in the manifesto she wrote, it got leaked and somebody posted it and she said fuck Jews and fuck Muslims.
Oh, this nigga spitting.
And she shoots up a Catholic school. I guess you don't want to be too offensive when you kill people.
No, I'm an equal opportunity mass shooter. I'll kill everyone. I want to see what she's done to Hindus, not Ryan, but I.
Oh, God bless him.
Yeah, he's I don't know who I would well, I've said on the story the show before my story about seeing the guy get shot in Center City, and I just think like, and I was in the one Turkey Hill that got robbed. So, but I think that might have been one where the guy was with the clerks.
You went to Turkey Hill when he got robbed, as was getting robbed?
Yeah, I was a teenager.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard this.
I told you this. I've said it on the show probably.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I was in there. It was like 11 something at night, and I was just happy because I was like 17. I was driving. I was out, and I saw this. If you can believe this, a black guy in all black was running past the gas pumps, and I said, "Man, what if he robbed this place?" And he busted through the doors, bro. And in one of the most motherfucking athletic and acrobatic moves I've ever seen, he lunged through the door and he had his foot up on the goddamn on the checkout counter with one motion, bro. This bullet exploded through, and then he pulled out a pistol and was pointing it at the girls, the black girls working the motherfucking thing, and he was like, "Oh no, oh no, oh, no, you gonna tell me he coming in here shooting?" And it's like, but they were probably he probably impregnated both of them 6 months before, and the whores were just there lying, trying like, "Yo, you come in at night, ain't no motherfuckers gonna be there. We could get this thing done under 3 fucking minutes." And then I'm just standing there thinking, man, I can't wait to grow up racist because
there's not a lot of Chinese people robbing gas stations and
oh, give me empty. That'd be a great sketch. It's a shame somebody stole all my recording equipment, but once I get it back from my GoFundMe, we could do a sketch.
I thought you were accusing me.
Chinese people. If there were a black convenience store in a black neighborhood and a Chinese guy came in robbing it, how long after they stopped laughing at him? Yo, and then Chung Lee here trying to fuck around, get my money, and then he chew. "I told you, I shoot you, motherfucker. I shoot you, motherfucker." And
then the other side of the coin is black people bringing in a bunch of different fish from their homelands and putting them in the local rivers and destroying the populations. Yo, I need some catfish in Pennsylvania. You feel me? Even though there is catfish in Pennsylvania.
I want to see a black guy put a catfish in a koi pond at a sushi restaurant.
Have it just die slowly for 30 minutes, just breathing in the bad
I'll
water.
be watching him. He be big lipping. FKN big lip, bro.
There's a Chinese grocery store around here where you can go see, like, they have like, I don't know how, this is insane to think about now, but they have like glass cases filled with like frogs, catfish, giant carp, like it's like Asian like horned frogs. It's insane. Like turtles, it's insane.
I mean, yeah, did I tell you about when I went to the exotic pet store in Wilkes-Barre?
I didn't even know there was an exotic pet store in Wilkes-Barre.
I wish, they sell Puerto Rican. No, why
would you want to buy that?
I went for a job I had I had a client who really wanted to go, and
what a loser.
Yeah, he was real smart, and
How old was he?
35, and
hey John, want to go to the exotic pet store and see some birds or something?
It was Ryan Rins, and
oh, he was that funny? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he sold like four Crystallins.
Okay.
the comedic power, but we were in there looking at snakes, and all of a sudden, I'm there up on the glass. That's what I'm doing to the snake, the boa constrictor, and I went up to him and I said. What's a little prick gonna do? He's in a cage. And all of a sudden, a goddamn emu came out and tried to sell me insurance. I said, "You're like that Jew on TV." And but this big giant emu, these armless fucks came running up by me, and the thing was as tall as you. It was probably like 5'6", but I still for a bird, and it came.
Wait, it was actually an emu outside of its cage?
Yeah, he let them run around. This guy, he did, and there were alligators in there that were in the cages, but. And I thought mixed race dating was bad. They have emus running around. An emu very well could have stuck its head into the alligator cage and gotten eaten. And I'm in there trying to work. And this emu came up, and I said, "Holy fuck, dude!" I just said that out loud.
Holy,
in this guy's
you
business.
can't have a fucking normal job at all, man. You always have to have shit go wrong. Even you're fucking client. You're with a client. You see a fucking emu.
No, when I say client, I was trying to sell him PCP. No,
Oh
I want
my
to go
God.
see the emus, bro. But
Man.
yeah, we were in there. And did I tell you that at that one job I had, the first day we went to the park to walk around. We saw a homeless guy in a suit, and that's an old school, like that's like a boxcar hobo.
Yeah.
He was shaving the bridge of his nose. He literally had it. He was looking at his reflection in the pond at this park, and he was shaving the outside of his nose. And I was like, what the hell kind of place? I mean, thank God for heroin that we could make people like that.
I know. Oh my God.
But, yeah, this emu came right up by me, and I really would have hit it. If I wasn't scared to touch it, I would have hit it. And
Is that place still open?
that pet store?
Yeah.
This was this is months ago.
Oh, was that recent? Oh my
I'll
God.
take you to it one day. I'll take you to it. You and Jay could go. Yeah, it's a hell of a place, dude. And this guy, it's just, you walk outside, there's crackheads doing the zombie down the street.
Mhm.
Our dear friend Michael Edwards Steve, he had a great line the one day when we were driving down to the South Main Street in our hometown, and he goes, "Oh look," speaking of Hispanic people, he goes, "Oh, more." He was talking about how the neighborhood went downhill, and it's like, well, I mean, now they were also on heroin, but I'm Hispanic.
I was in Lansdale earlier today because I want to get my GameCube prepared because that's the highfalutin life I live, and a lot of Mexican stores in Lansdale. It's like, wow, they're encroaching.
In Lansdale.
I love to be in Lansdale. There's so many Mexicans that might change. So many Mexicans in Lansdale, they might change it from Lansdale to Landscape.
A foreign country's Lansdale. That's where I want to live. God, yeah, I'm over. It's weird. Everybody's kind of moved on from ice stuff. It seems it's still happening, but you don't hear people complaining about it. It's kind of out of fashion since the
what's
summer's
the big
over.
thing now?
Trump dying. Football's the big thing now.
Football, yeah. I was happy to have it back though. Just watch it.
Me too. We got to do something next week for the Commanders and Packers
Are they playing?
on Thursday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Unless you don't want to.
No, I do.
Yeah, we should go get some beers or something. That'd be. I mean, yeah, that's a great game too.
Yeah, that could be an NFC Championship game this year.
Fuck, I hope, man. I hope these Eagles don't make it. I really hate them.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. They don't have enough discipline with that wop piece of shit Nick Sirianni. I hate him.
He's
I hope.
Italian.
He's one of my least favorite people on earth. That prick crying in the Super Bowl that first time they were there. It kills me that he won and that he'll be able to do.
He does. I mean, it's just weird. Who won? It was Reed before him. Who won it before Reed? Andy Reid?
Reed never won.
No, I meant
Philly.
like the coaches that won recently. See, it was Sirianni. Andy Reid won it the year before that.
He won 2 years before, yeah.
He won, and then it was McVay.
Then, Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians.
Bowles was the coordinator.
And
Todd Bowles, Temple made, Temple proud.
Like Nick Sirianni's not as good as those coaches at all.
Nope. And he'll eventually be run out of Philly, and then he'll get a job somewhere else, and everybody will hate him. But they won. We can't take it away from them. That's what sucks about winning the Super Bowl is it's eternal, and you can't take it away from them. Now that they've won 2, you can't. They've had, I mean, the last 10 years, who's been a better team than them outside of the Chiefs? And if you count, you can't count the Patriots unless you count the first half. But they've been contenders every year. They've been in it. I really just despise the Eagles, and I hope Jalen Hurts gets an incurable disease. I hope Fletcher Cox dies. I know he's retired.
He's retired.
But I'm happy. We talked about this on the lost episode that one of the only good things is that Kelsey and Fletcher didn't get to be a part of this. Brandon Graham's a pussy. Blankenship. I fucking hate Blankenship, even though he's white.
Cooper DeJean.
Hate him. Hate all these guys. I really don't like any of them. Lane Johnson. I hate the Kelseys, obviously. I like Travis more than Jason, though.
Who was your favorite Eagle? The one that you actually kind of liked the most. You still hated them. Who's the one you had the most respect for?
None.
None?
When you put that uniform on, I really hope that your entire family gets sick. Like if somebody like Dak Prescott had his mom die of cancer and his brother offed himself. I wish that was Jalen Hurts. I do. I wish it. I wish it was him. I wish it was A.J. Brown. I'd like to see his family in the A.J. ground. I'd like Devontae Smith to get fucking hit Tiny Tim. I want him to get Lou Gehrig's.
I haven't fantasy.
Well, then, like a slave owner, Luke, you just hope you see what he can do for you. That's all you care about. I hope, and even the retired ones. Like I used to hate Brett Selleck for years. I hope he gets a sick. I hope Dallas Goedert gets a. He's still on the team, but depends. I mean, I still don't like it. I mean, I guess Reggie White is the only Eagle I like because he won a Super Bowl with the Packers.
Wait, but you don't have any control where they go.
Well, you should have a moral obligation.
They're just following orders.
You should have, yeah. Well, guess what? That we've traded you to Germany, 1943.
What did you? Were they always your most hated team?
Yeah. Well, in sports, it goes the Flyers, Penn State, the Eagles. Mike, Steve, and I were talking about this last night. Flyers, Penn State, the Eagles, the Chicago Bears, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are my bottom 5.
That's your bottom 5 for sports teams?
Yeah, Penn State I hate more. The Flyers I hate the most. I mean, the Flyers, it kind of goes dormant because I know I'm never going to have to worry about them winning a Stanley Cup in my lifetime. So,
were you fucking sweating in 2011 when they played the Blackhawks?
To be honest with you, not really. I knew they weren't going to win.
I was I'm trying to think of I know Eagles are up there.
The Eagles are your one.
They're my one.
The Eagles would be my one. It's just Penn State. I mean,
I don't care. Notre Dame's probably before. Notre Dame is up there for me.
Why do you hate Notre Dame?
Because I have family members that are Notre Dame fans.
The comics who fucking like
not the
them.
comics. My family members.
Even worse.
Yeah.
I don't hate Notre Dame. I like their sense of
I had to do
superiority.
it for my grandfather. He was the legacy lad because he hated Notre Dame and he cheered for
gotta
Army.
do it,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna. That's the thing I'm gonna continue his legacy for is to hate Notre Dame.
My grandfather was black, and I keep the legacy alive by committing petty theft.
Richard Petty theft. I don't think I have 3 other teams though. I don't really hate any basketball fans.
No, I mean, listen, college is where the hate is.
LeBron fans.
Oh yeah. I hate LeBron, but it's over for him. He's never winning another title.
But like Villanova, I like for college, but I don't have any. I mean, University of Delaware is their rival, I think. But I don't. I mean,
what's wrong with them? I hate Joe Flacco.
But there's really no rivalry though because we only beat them all the time. I don't watch it.
Yeah. In basketball,
basketball, yes. I wish we had a better football team. Even though Villanova's D1.
They're all white that go there, right?
They got Bijan Pringle.
Oh yeah, I really like him in pizza flavor.
I saw him at 99-yard punt return touchdown. I saw him, yeah. But I don't know anybody else on the team now.
Yo, did he make the league? I don't even know who he is.
No, he didn't make the league.
Bijan Pringle?
Bijan Pringle.
Oh, man.
With a name like that, I thought he could definitely get in the league.
What about Daquan Bugle?
Daquan Bugle's on is on Texas Tech.
Oh, Texas
Yeah.
Tech, sorry. And Derek Chauvin's on George Floyd's neck. Luke, do you mind if I urinate?
Oh,
This is as sick ghouls as it gets, urinating during the show.
I mean, it might be occupied, though.
Oh, right.
But you can go check.
Now I'm nervous.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what member of the NWO you'd be, but I mean Scott Hall. You'd definitely be Scott Hall.
Hey, yo. Chico.
Hey, yo.
Look at this isn't urine. I wipe my hands in there.
That's fine.
Are we back?
Yeah.
We're back live on the airwaves. I urinated. It wasn't occupied.
I guess I would be. Would I be Kevin Nash?
Yes.
Who'd be our Hogan?
Oh. Tommy Afters.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, I could see if there's one guy that we know that I could see doing Bubba the Love Sponge's wife while he works the camera, it's Tommy Afters.
What did I text you recently that was very Kevin Nash-like? I sent you a picture of Kevin Nash to accompany what I texted you.
Oh, it was our list of 100 comics that we hate, and I said we could go 500 more. And
No,
it's
it
all
wasn't
people
that.
we know.
I don't think that was it.
No. What was it? Find it.
What the fuck did I say? There it was. Oh, it was some personal stuff. Are you doing 13? Oh, are you doing 13? And I was going because I was like, because we need to get paid for Jello wrestling. And I said, yeah. gotta get the check, brother. It's a picture of Kevin Nash.
Bow, ba, bow, bow, and I don't like black people. Yeah, his friends are gone, and now he's here to be in the world alone.
He's got friends. He's got Triple H, Shawn Mike. You got Shawn, Triple H, and Shawn.
Oh yeah, we got them. Wrestling, dude. That Clash in Paris. Respect to Josh Martier. That took too long.
You're just saying that because you want funniest.
6 match. No, I'm saying I just brought it up because I brought him up because he's French.
I know. I'm just joking.
I'm saying that show. We didn't talk about this. There was a big wrestling show. 6 matches over 4 hours.
Yeah, I didn't care. I could have missed that one. I forget what I was doing though that night.
Do you want to watch WrestlePalooza?
I do want to watch WrestlePalooza.
We got to get Marco.
I want to see Becky Lynch and Seth against AJ and Punk.
I don't give a shit about AJ.
I didn't care, but I was watching some old stuff. Like, oh, okay, it should be pretty cool to see her back.
Listen, let's light it up. Light it up
tonight.
Let's light it up.
Light it up.
Sorry, I'm gonna light up the sky. Light it up. I had an eating disorder when I was 15.
She was the best woman on the roster when she was there, which is, I mean, the second best was probably.
Yeah, and you were the best comic at the Joel's mic last week.
Well, when you got
really Alicia Fox and Karen Schwartz to deal with.
Caitlin. I
like Karen Schwartz. I really do. Yeah, Caitlin was good until she became her nudes leaked. I wasn't impressed with her body.
I didn't see the nudes.
I was a teenager. I saw them. I wasn't impressed. She was dead to me after that. The fake tits or no, the fake. I shouldn't. Well,
the feminist household, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Tread
you're
lightly.
right. The fake, like when you have to go into cosmetic adjustment. But I wouldn't even say anything like that's not. I think I've said this on the show before. The worst fear of any man, I would say, is the girlfriend coming home with like a chopped off haircut. That's the worst. Like if you went out and your girl,
I need time.
If you dated a girl for like 6 months, right, and it's like you're with her and all your friends know her, and then all of a sudden she came in and say she had like long brown hair, and then she came in with an above the ear black haircut. I mean, a guy I know that happened to when we were in like high school, and I felt bad for him, and I didn't even like the guy. But this girl, like, it's like, man, if you're claiming a girl and then she comes in one day with an above the ear like dyed black haircut, I mean, that's just, it doesn't happen as much now as it did in the 2010s, obviously. But like that is fucking pathetic. The Kristen Stewarts of the world that enabled that. I just couldn't think like, and I've had there was a time where I was dating a girl where she came in with a really like out of nowhere got a really bad like orange hair dye. She looked like a clown, and I told her that. And I think it was a Paramore thing. All these dumb women who like Paramore, you have to pretend that like they would say have some catchy tunes, but it's like I don't want to enable this type of.
She talks to her cats like babies. That really irks me. I was worried she was gonna do that. Yeah, I hate that.
You think she liked hearing me say all that?
I don't think she I don't, no, but I think she might she might have agreed with you on that. I don't know if she likes parents.
If a girl, listen, I think, and I really believe this, if a girl came home and you've been dating her for like, say, even, let's just be conservative and say you're dating her for a year, right? And she comes home and she had like shoulder length brown hair, and then she had dyed fucking My Chemical Romance black hair above the ear. You should be allowed to leave her with no guilt, like nothing, and you should be able to keep most of the things you bought together.
Yeah,
that's just I mean, it's anybody's worst fear. It's like, and a girl should know that. I really think a girl should know that. The dyed black, because it speaks, or even worse, the dyed multicolor hair. If a girl did the pink, but cutting your hair, women cutting their hair above the ears is a repugnant thing.
Well, if it was long black hair and they dyed it to have long blonde hair.
Yeah, that's all right. Unless it looked pathetic, because sometimes you see that and it's just like, oh my God, like a girl's about to turn 30.
So what's more, changing?
Cutting is what's really bad. Cutting the hair.
Yeah.
Short hair on a woman should not be done. Unless, like,
I don't know.
Halle Berry, fine. Okay, because what are you working with anyway, you mulatto? But
that's a queen right there.
But no, I mean this. I felt this way. This is I don't rant about this as much as I used to. When I was in college, I used to go, because you'd live in fear of it. You'd go out with a girl and you'd think like, oh my God, what if she cuts off all her fucking hair? And then
I know, but sometimes, I mean, does the same apply to men?
No, men can do it. Well, because men's hair doesn't like change that much. Like my hair is long for a man. It's like probably in the 90s.
Well, I go bald every couple months.
See, now that's different. The hair to bald is different, but it's not, because it's not, men have the facial hair to work with, and women accept that, like, a girl's dad is probably bald. Like 50% of men are bald, but women don't have short hair. And it's like, you gotta, like, if you're gonna do it, You got to tell me. It's like finding out one of your Luke, if I was gay this whole time and I didn't tell you, you would have a right to not be friends with me. Just not because I was gay, but because of the deception part of it. It's like, oh,
No, I'd still be friends with you if you were gay. I don't think it's fair to leave if you were gay.
well,
You think so?
I feel the same way, Luke. You're right. If you were gay, I'd be your friend.
Well, there's no, I don't know. No, I'm saying
there'd be an abrupt announcement on the YouTube page that the show is not continuing anymore. No, I would accept you if you were gay. But,
I would accept being gay. I mean, I'd be floored. I'd be like, well, okay, what the fuck? But then I'd be like,
well, I mean, it would fit because I'm finicky and gay guys get, they do a lot of women ass before they announce it.
But trans, I wouldn't be friends with you anymore.
Right now, if I came out,
I wouldn't be friends with you.
and
No,
you would be right to not be friends with me.
I think I'd be justified in doing that.
You would be justified.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the equivalent. Your guy friend comes out to you as trans. I would rather one of my guy friends come out to me as trans than a girl I was dating. It's not even a matter of that. It's that I claimed. If I claim you and I take you out in public and then you fucking cut off all your hair, that's unforgivable. And it's like, because it takes, like, it's just, yeah, women should just not have above the ear haircuts. It's just not. Even one that comes to here.
The bob is horrible.
The bob is awful, but at least it looks somewhat feminine. When a woman cuts off, it's the combination, though. It's what it represents in other aspects of life. Because if you have the cut off hair and the dyed black hair, it like shows that you're just not. You're like you're a weak person mentally. You're not smart. You're not intelligent.
I think it just shows you trying to be drastic to get attention. It just shows you your attention.
Yeah,
that's what it shows.
But that reflects on you as the man to have to deal with that. Like, I think that if you put up with that as a man, one, you're probably a cuck, and two, but our lesbo cuck culture is just ingrained in our society now. The normalization of that has led to the degradation of society. I mean, people like that. People like that now. Like, these porno sites have normalized people liking the idea of other guys fucking their wives, and it's like, dude, if you're okay with that, man, then you've got like problems that go beyond your fucking ugly ass girl with her short hair.
It's all a matter. I think it's all a matter of like how addicted the country or the world is to pornography. That pornography is a big part of that.
Oh yeah, well I mean the availability of it. These people are fucking.
Yeah, but you watch enough of it, like. It's like a spice tolerance, I think. Like you watch one normal video, you're like, "Oh, this is nice," and after 3 years, you're like, "All right, well, I want something more, kinky."
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like, let's put a woman in the video.
Exactly.
But the bottom line is, if a woman cuts off her hair, it's like that's a bad sign.
I quit porn. I've been off porn for like almost 3 months.
Good for you.
Yeah,
man. That's awesome. I only watch the videos Joe sends me, Joe G.
Oh, nice.
So I guess I don't think that counts, but it's like a very specialized version of it.
Well, but if it's it's
I don't
like
think it's evil.
it's like getting a sandwich. If you get a sandwich at McDonald's, it's bad for you. But if you make your own sandwich at home with homemade ingredients, it's not that bad.
Yeah. I don't have strong feelings on it either way. See, I'm one of those niggas that it could be like it's like one of those guys who could drink a beer at a party and then not drink again for a while. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't. It's just there. It's but these whores are just they're disgusting. You look around at the world and what these people are like. It's just women just keep long hair, for crying out loud. You look terrible with short hair. It's awful. But what can you do? Like, I mean, I guess that's kind of not like that is an important issue because women are judged.
I think it depends on the build of the woman. Sometimes women look good bald, I think, or sometimes
bald
with short hair. Yeah, sometimes they look good. I would prefer it, but sometimes they look okay. Now, you can shave your head if you're a woman, but you have to have your eyebrows. You can't shave your eyebrows.
I would never go out with a bald woman.
Yeah, but I would go out with a woman that's bald with eyebrows before a woman with no eyebrows and long hair.
Just draw them on. If the hair is
no,
natural.
No, you have to have eyebrows. That's my one thing.
We'll disagree on that. Women with the short hair are just disgusting. No,
So
I don't know why I'm railing on them. This is like Otis Timlin 2018, right?
Oh yeah,
women with short hair. But it's like I don't need to have my philosophy internalized by people out there. But I just sometimes you got to get it off your chest. I hadn't thought about that in a long time. But it's like I think back now. I still think about like even being in high school. I know a guy. I didn't like the guy, but I felt really bad for him when his girlfriend showed up with like black hair the one day, cut from like dark brown. And it's like that is just what a shame for that guy. Like, think about the like it's probably one of those things where he'll let the rage out slowly over other. Like if she fucked up plans or something, he'd start yelling at her. But it's like it's really about what you did to your hair. You ruined it. And,
is it the worst thing a woman can do, cosmetically? Cut the hair.
Well, bad tattoos.
All right, bad
Well, no,
tattoos.
bad tattoos aren't as bad as the hair. I would say the hair is the worst thing she could do, other than getting fat. No, no. I'd rather a girl get fat than cut her hair off. I'd rather a girl do anything. So yeah, the hair is the worst.
Sometimes a Rubenesque woman's not bad. Rubenesque?
A pig. I've done a few pigs in my day. Or when you start dating,
I've never done one pig in my life.
Listen, man, when you're like
That's
20,
an inside joke.
you got to do it. You got to, you know what I mean? You got to do it once or twice because it's like, who gives a shit what happens to her? She's useless, worthless. Like all women, I guess. But yeah, it's no, I like women. I kid. I like women. I like women except the ones who cut off their fucking hair. You know what spawned this? I saw a woman with a really terrible haircut at Wawa 2 days ago, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. She was wearing a fucking like expensive outfit, so I thought some man had to buy that for her, and because she, I didn't think she could do it on her own.
When I was at the gym a couple weeks ago, I saw these two black guys go in, and they're like touring the gym. And I'm like, that's cool. These two black guys are roommates. They're pretty close to each other. I'm like, these are nice. These black guys are really good. They're really good friends. That's really nice. They're like, oh, they're gay. I didn't notice they were gay till I was like, oh, they're probably gay.
You're gay. Yeah, no, they're gay. Yeah.
That's a great. I mean, I missed that word, calling stuff gay. It's a perfect word encapsulating something.
We've
that's
never
gay.
stopped.
I never stopped. I know, but like, people get all fucking butthurt about it. The faggots.
I love queers. I think queer is right. I
think up is down.
But yeah, again, people don't have to accept my opinions on the world. They could know that they're right and just keep it private to themselves, or like that I'm right, but I mean that they're meaning the opinions. But it's like I've given up on any. Like you have to let go of it in chunks, I think. But I don't care about being interpreted the way I want to be interpreted. Like for a long time, I would think like, man, I hope I'm not misunderstood. I want people to understand what I'm saying, which is a human thought. But I don't care anymore. I don't care if people I don't care if anybody takes what I have to. Like if they don't want to hear me being smarter than them, then they don't have to listen to it.
That's fair.
Yeah, like you don't have to listen to it. But I'm right about most things. Like no guy would be happy. Any guy who would say he's happy if his girlfriend cut off all of her hair is just lying. It's lying. And
the only way a guy would support her is if the girl had cancer. I think she had to get the haircut. That's it though.
I'd leave a girl if she got sick.
You would?
Unless I was like tied to her. Yeah, I'd leave a girl if she got sick.
That's bad. I wouldn't.
Unless I was able to use it for sympathy in other ways, I guess. Maybe.
Well, you're an open mic comedian. You figure out how to make it.
I'm a networker now.
You're a networker, yeah. How's that going?
I'd use that for. It's going well. People bring that up to me all the time now. They say the networker's here. The networker's here. They love it, and
the networkers say the networker's here. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, but I mean, people like it. Shocker, I came up with something funny, but yeah. Listen, I hosted impromptu the second half of Brownies this week. And I was networking. I was going on about how Charlie doesn't mean anything to me. But I brought up Campbell, too. I said, you know what? Even Campbell doesn't mean anything. And, I'll tell you what, Narayan. Like, Narayan, the type of thing with foreign people is that they don't have the American fake politeness. So if a foreign person says they like you, then they really like you because other cultures aren't as completely dependent on bullshit as we are. Like, so India, there's not a lot of bullshit there. There's a lot of shit in the street, but there's not a lot of bullshit. And so Lakshmi's allegiance really means a lot because it's not in his culture to fake something like that. That's a compliment. It's not in it like.
Allegiance to what?
To a person. So that's what I'm saying, that he really, he means a lot to me because his friendship I know is genuine. I'd never question his friendship. And as a networker,
it means
less than even Charlie.
Poppycock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means
bull
shit
honky.
Street.
Yeah.
It means Indian street food.
Do you ever have Indian food?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
No.
Really?
No.
What'd you get?
Whatever Lakshmi brought. No, I did like what he brought. Remember when he came over for Christmas?
Yes,
we spent a Christmas with him.
Oh, that's another thing about the fucking apartment we're going to miss. We're not going to have Lakshmi holidays.
Yes, we are. We're going to get back in one.
Obviously, yes, when we go back in, but we're going to miss Thanksgiving and Christmas, the two big holidays.
I know.
God damn it.
Yeah, he came the one Thanksgiving, too, after I got my bite. 2 years, it's still there. And
right here?
Yeah.
It got faded a lot.
Yeah, the tan this summer helped a lot, but you could still see the bites. Yeah. Probably another 3-4 years. As my body deteriorates in the coffin, it'll probably fucking go away. But Yeah.
I'm gonna die before you. I'm telling you, that's gonna
I hope.
happen. You hope?
Yeah.
You better not hope that.
Oh, wait till you see the way I milk it when you're dead. Luke was shot by the police.
Oh my God, you might get fucking put on Punchline. Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, we can't. I'll tell you the thing. We talked about this in the last. You can't say anything too bad about the Naked Show, or you might get Indian given a show and then have to be off of it, and you'll have to feign your relief. You'll have to. I made plans with Mike next weekend, and he suggested doing something really cool right after I said I couldn't go because I had to do this show, and then I was uninvited from a show because it's at the place where the Naked Show is, and it's because I said too many things bad. There has to be too many bad things about the Naked Show.
What do you even say? It's bad.
Everyone on it's a hack. It's for we've said that everybody on it's a loser.
Where on the podcast?
Yeah.
When?
And in public. I've shit on it on stage.
Have I said anything about it?
Why? Do you want to get on it?
No.
But
Well,
yeah.
you don't want to make fun of anyone who does a Naked Show either, because they might like comments from your historied rival.
Oh yeah, that
in
rings
comedy
that
for
rings
calling
a bell.
you calling you a black cat comedian with no black comedian friends.
Yeah. Well, that was. I'll tell you what. When somebody
Go
said,
chop wood.
yeah,
Great.
Aaron Rodgers we're talking about.
BAAB.
Here. But there's a comic out there who anything Luke, but like if I could understand not liking me, I've said this, but if you don't like Luke, you're kind of a faggot. And Luke, he went on. You posted that reel, and so he went on his rant about how I don't like black comedians who have no black friends. And I was actually honored that he didn't consider me black. I wanted to say you're right. I don't want to be. I don't like it. But,
I mean, hey,
I'm happy to be a black man. I really am. I'm a black man. Black.
I've
Blackie.
said it on the lost episode. It's like, I don't care that he doesn't like me. That's fine. But like,
yeah, but anybody who doesn't like
say
you,
it in private. Don't post it on Facebook for everyone to see.
people who
I'm
don't
gonna be
like
sent
you,
that.
they're huge pussies, dude. If they don't like you, my God.
I think he's the only one that doesn't like me in the scene.
No, there are others, but
I know him and my other buddy doesn't like me either. Lump doesn't like me, which is fine.
Oh, I saw him the other night. We shook hands.
Oh, did he? He might. I don't know. He's iffy
No,
on
he
me.
doesn't like. He does not like.
That's the only two I know don't like me. Unless you know anybody else.
Campbell.
That one's surprising.
I don't like Lukey, buddy.
That one is surprising.
Yeah, he said Lukey's Progresso. Ooh. Kept running over the beer bag. I was at Royal Farms today. Of course, I go in there, which I mean, I should have known it was Friday at like 5 o'clock, and I was buying beer, so that's when all the drunkards go in.
Yeah.
And God, it fucking took forever. It was terrible.
When they close down the self-checkout stuff is the worst.
Well, you can't check out that stuff.
I know, but still.
Isn't it crazy? I've spent probably, I mean, we lived there for years, right by the Royal Farms, by our old place. I spent thousands of dollars in that place between gas and beer, and it's like I can't check myself out here. It's crazy. But what if I was 21?
Because people steal in there all the time. If they allow you to self-checkout beer, they'll get a fraction of what they get. Like every beer will be stolen.
Beer is one of the things you really can't shoplift though, because people look into it. Because it's like if you go in there, it's like if you're in there shoplifting like baby formula, which those are the people they always catch.
Yeah.
More than the Curve post shoplifters all the time.
Oh yeah,
that page.
yeah.
And it's a Concha Hawken page, and they posted a guy fucking stealing Simlac, and it's like, you know when
you stole from a very great and generous baby formula.
Yeah, you know when fucking 45-year-old guys go out and steal baby formula? What sick criminals they are. What if he doesn't have any kids and he's just doing it so that they run out?
I would expect them more, actually.
I would too. That's his way of saying don't have fucking kids. If I ever got like billionaire rich, I would just pay for abortions for fucking people I didn't like. Just abort it. I'll give you $50,000. Abort the kid.
Who would you pay it to?
No.
Any celebrities?
No, not celebrities. People I know.
Oh.
And it typically be people who already have kids that want to fucking pump out more for clout because the kid becomes 4 and then nobody thinks it's cute anymore. It's like, well, we got another one. But then they hit the point of diminishing returns with the kids. These people just exploit their fucking kids, guys. And it's sad. It's sad.
I'll be on a show with Scranton tomorrow with Jay Yoder.
I know, but I'm talking about people exploiting their kids here. And that was odd to just break in with that. But I don't like Dude, I know people in my hometown who are like posting. It's like, oh man, you know, if anybody has any second jobs, I'd love to start working nights. 6 months later, we're expecting our third kid. My wife's 1 month pregnant.
Oh my god.
And it's like, wow, dear God, that's pathetic.
I can't imagine having a kid right now. My mom had me when she was 22.
Really?
Yeah,
Imagine a 4-year-old walking around right here.
I couldn't.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want a kid. I used to get on my high horse about like you're selfish to bring a kid into the world. I think at this point I'd like it. I'd like to watch my kids suffer. I'd be happy. I'd be like, good, suffer through life, because I wanted something to do in my 30s.
Some parents are like that.
Yeah.
When I got my first check from work, my dad wanted me to see me open and see all the taxes taken out of it. And it's like, you fucking douchebag.
Imagine me as a father. My kid falls off his bike, and I said, "Yeah, you skinned your knee, did you?"
I think you'd be a good dad. I think you would be.
A lot of women have said that to me.
Really? I think you'd change a lot about yourself for the kid. I think you would.
No, I wouldn't.
I really think you would.
I wouldn't let him see me get loaded.
I think you could. Yeah, I would think you would like change a lot if you had a kid.
So do you think I should have one?
That's the puzzle. That's the what's the word for it?
I'll tell you, if I ever have one, it'll be by accident, man. It would just be because I'm bored. You know what I mean? Maybe down the line.
If you have a woman you like and and she gets pregnant and she wants to keep it, you'd be pissed at first.
I'd kill her.
I get a bunch of fucking calls. Lukey, Jesus fucking Christ, she's fucking pregnant.
Yeah, I'd be a great father. Obviously, I would, because I'd play catch with the kid. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? I wouldn't let the kid grow up to be a fucking loser
You'd
or
film
a
it
pussy.
for clout and to get booked on shows.
Oh my God, yeah. I would say, do you understand that within the confines of the Philadelphia and Philadelphia suburb comedy scene, me and your Uncle Lukey are actually very well respected. So, I mean, that goes a lot farther than like having like benefits, or you might never go to the dentist, but you'll at least be.
Would you get it? What if the girl was like, I want to get it baptized in the church? Would you do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This kid would be a Catholic.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
Why?
I thought you wouldn't do anything.
No. This kid would be. I wouldn't go to church with him, but the mom would take the kid to church.
Okay.
How else would it grow up to be homophobic? No. Catholicism in youth provides a good baseline for culture, because it makes you laugh. Like, I can relate to anybody who went to Catholic school. We sit and talk. I have a hard time relating to people who didn't go to Catholic school. Think about it. You, Wellborn. Who else do we know that went? Mac.
Did Dunbar go to Catholic school?
No. That guy's a Baptist heathen. But you, Mac, Wellborn. Who else in the comedy? Chuck and Campbell grew up Catholic.
Well, when I was a kid,
I have a hard time relating to people who didn't grow up Catholic.
I would always think like I would never send my kid to Catholic school, but like if I had to, like, I definitely would send them to Catholic school.
The education is better for sure.
Especially now.
And they're sheltered. They don't have to see things. They don't have to see fucking, like, if there's a
they don't have to
pregnant
have a
girl,
fucking drag queen read stories to them. A nun maybe who looks like who's ugly as fuck, but
Yep.
still.
And the crazy thing is, like, people are happier who believe in God. I don't believe in him. I mean, there's obviously no God if you look around this world. But it's like, if I could, what?
Please don't say that when my mom could hear us. Don't say that. I'll get a lecture about it.
Oh. Well, but it's better for people to believe that there is one. Like, people are happier when they believe there is one. So I would try to keep my kid believing in God and a sense of order and a sense of justice in the world for as long as I could. Like, I wouldn't want my kid to know about 9/11. I would tell him that the official story was real and that terrorists attacked us because they hate American freedom, and that they couldn't find the black boxes at the plane crash sites, but they found Muhammad Atta's passport outside the Twin Towers.
But like, that just shows you ignorance. This is the most truest thing in the world. I would get this tattooed on me if tattoos weren't gay. Ignorance is bliss.
Oh.
Not knowing anything.
Yo, these my two twin daughters, ignorance and bliss. And it really is. It really, really is. To be a genius is to really hate a lot of things about the world. And you lose faith very young, and it's a hard thing.
You don't think you ever get your faith back? I don't think.
What, in God?
I don't think you. I think you're too far gone.
I mean, Luke, look around the world, man. Do you think God...
I got mine back.
So why would God allow 9/11 to happen?
Because the devil was just as powerful as God.
Oh, see, I don't believe in that. So do you believe that Dick Cheney is arm in arm with the devil?
Yeah, I could. I don't know for sure, but I could see it.
I could see. So do you think they've had actual conversations? Like you think it's a tangible?
No, not a conversation. But I think they
Like
worship.
the devil will come to him
No, but I think he worships him.
in secret.
Yeah.
See, I think he believes in God. I think he really thinks.
No,
what
I don't
did
think
was
he
the right
does.
thing.
No, I don't think he does. I think it's a lie.
A lot of the worst people you know really think that they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I mean they're also sociopaths.
Yeah.
They're probably all sociopaths.
Dick Cheney and
all
his
the
kids
all the cults, all like the Bohemian Grove shit, they're jerking off in a coffin. That's all devil worship.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
But they don't see it that way, man. They just see it as their own. They see it as God. These people, all the worst people.
I don't think they believe in God.
Think about. Here, I'll use this analogy. Think about the least funny local comics you know. They all think they're hilarious. Mac, Dunbar. No,
Joe G. Yeah, I know.
I mean, the real devils are Muslim. No,
no way. No.
No, I think that they're probably among the better people, Muslims.
Depending, yeah. I think
9-year-olds aside.
Well, I think depending on, yeah. I mean, actual Muslims, yes. Actual, like in the Middle East, yes, but not the guys that shoot people. Not the guys that don't shoot people that shoot people and don't eat pork. Those people are pretty
Well,
bad.
did you ever hear the thing about these guys that were supposedly the terrorists were out seen at strip clubs, snorting cocaine, eating pork?
Who?
The 9/11 terror.
Really?
Muhammad Atta. He was.
Wow.
He also, the bag that they found, there's all these little things that are almost, after you've looked at it for so long, they're even crazier than the big things. So the towers falling defy the laws of physics. Building 7 especially defies the laws of physics because this fell free fall speed, 47 stories in 7 seconds, and it was supposedly just office fires that did this. But the little things, like they found a bag of Muhammad Atta's stuff at the airport that he supposedly flew out of, and he left his bag behind. He had a copy of his will in it and videos of planes. If you're going to hijack a plane, why would you take VHS tapes of videos to the airport of planes along with your will?
Why would he? Is he still alive, Muhammad Ali? Do you think?
Well, a few of the people, there was a guy living in Morocco whose face was shown, and he had to call. He called. I forget who it was. He called some news organization, said, "I'm still alive. You use my picture on there."
Wow, that's insane.
But people who cried for 9/11 don't want to admit that it was bullshit because they cried for it, so it makes them feel foolish.
They do it for COVID too.
Absolutely. That's the thing, and that's why none of these big conspiracies will ever be proven, because the people who were alive at the time aren't going to care about it, or aren't going to want to change their opinions on it, and the people who weren't alive at the time or weren't old enough to have gone through it in the same way adults did, like the Kennedy stuff. Everybody knows that the Kennedy was an inside job to kill Kennedy. It wasn't Oswald acting alone. But what can you do about it now? Everybody who did it is dead.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do about it. So that's how 9/11 will be. It'll be widely accepted by like 2050 that there was some kind of conspiracy. But it's become like a religious myth at this point. It's like saying, David and Goliath. It's like saying the Noah's Ark. It's like, oh, they hated our freedom, so he had to go in. And all that happened from it was we got oil, we got defense contracts for rich people associated with the people in the government at the time. And the government didn't have to account for the trillions of dollars that Donald Rumsfeld went on and said was lost on September 10th. He went on C-SPAN and said that the money was lost and they couldn't find it. And,
yeah.
I mean, Hani Hanjour, he couldn't fly a single-engine plane, a 2-seater, but he somehow descended at an incredible 270-degree corkscrew turn and crashed into a recently cemented wall of the Pentagon. Did they
have to hit that exact wall?
They hit the wall that they just built. So it'd be like if somebody did 1/4 of your house, he did an incredible turn to just hit. It was a cruise missile.
But why did they hit that exact wall? Why couldn't they hit another part of the wall?
They could have killed. First of all, it was on the opposite side from where all the offices of the important people are. So if these people know the Pentagon enough to crash into it, like you think they would look up where the offices are. They hit on the opposite side of it where they had no chance of killing generals, and they could have just dropped the plane on the roof. They didn't. Like, why wouldn't you just drop the plane on the roof and kill thousands of people when you do an incredible turn that 20-year pilots couldn't do? We talked about that video earlier, the guy trying to do the simulation, and the 20-year pilot at the end said, "You couldn't do it." Let me tell you, I couldn't do it. but Hani Hanjour, 23 years old. Think about you with your dick in your hand at 23 years old, John Q, listener of this podcast. And think about what if you would have been able to pilot a 757 into the side of the Pentagon, the most restricted airspace in the world, and he wasn't shot down after they already knew that the fucking planes had hit the World Trade Center. Go fuck yourself.
Any dates to plug? Anything?
Are we at the end?
Oh yeah, we're at almost an hour.
All right, yeah, we're going to the Comedy Cabaret right now.
Yep.
That's going to be a great time.
Tomorrow I'll be in Archibald, PA, for Chef Kawasaki with Tim Conniff, who we're going to see tonight at Comedy Cabaret, and Jay Yoder.
Who's Tim Conniff?
He's a comic that does Comedy Cabaret.
Oh, I didn't even. Fuck.
Then in September 13th, I'm on Misconduct Comedy.
Oh, that'll be a fun
My
one.
mom asked me where my next shows were at, and I said I have one in Philadelphia.
She gonna come?
She goes, "You're always doing these shows in these bad areas. Why?" I'm like, "It's not a bad area. It's just a comedy show in Philly." She goes,
Not
"What?"
that far from the neighborhood.
And I go. She goes, well, "What's the name of the show?" I said, "Misconduct Comedy." She goes, "Oh my God,
Not the job.
Misconduct." She was worried about that.
Oh, that's it. I thought that was a beauty pageant. Misconduct.
And then the 26th, the 20th, I believe, I'm on Turk's Head Comedy with Rob Stanton and
Oh,
two
the
other
great
people,
Bobby Boy.
Boy, and Ryan Rowe. And those are my September dates.
Yeah, I'm on a show. This will be posted tomorrow. I'm on a show in Elizabethtown, PA tomorrow with the GI Bro, the redneck hippie Joe Moment, and then I'm on Brotherly Laughs at Joel's in a I forget the date. That's why I'm pausing, with the great Ryan Rins, Casey Nicholson. My God, it'll be a fun time. The 26th, I'm the real loser.
Otis is a loser. That's what we got from this.
Yeah.
Yep. And thank you so much for watching. We'll be back. Take care.